there, welcome to my channel, and today I have the second update for Throwback 30 project pen. This project was created by Jessica Lee, I will link her down below, and it's a collaboration with PANtastic Ladies Facebook group. Basically, this project combines 30 different projects that were ever done in PANtastic Ladies Facebook group. And we have 30 projects. You need to pick some prompts for each of this project, and then you need to choose your products, and you can choose your own goal however you want. For me, this project mostly a usage type of project, but I've put some hefty uses goal, to be honest, this year. And it's very eyeshadow heavy project, which I didn't expect from me, to be honest, but it's okay. I have 10 more months to go, I think, so I hope I will be able to meet a lot of my goals. In my introduction, I talked about all 30 products that are in this project, but now I will be talking only about products that I have some progress on. So let's just jump into this video. I have a couple of rollouts today, which is very exciting. So I will be going on in alphabetical order that is in my spreadsheet, just so I don't miss anything. And first project that I will be talking about will be 4 seasons and a randomized autumn. And basically it means that you need to choose something that represents autumn for you. I've chosen this palette from Cosmic Beauty. It's Muse palette, and that's what I'm wearing today, by the way, but my look is very Christmassy. At least I feel a little bit like Christmas tree today. But my goal with this palette is to use it in a level 1 style, and I was inspired by Jessica because she gave some of her palettes the same goal, but basically it means that I need to use each shade in this palette once and hit one pen. And Project Level Up was created by Sophia Alexander. I'm happy to say that I've managed to use each shade once, but I haven't hit any pens. I think I will concentrate on this first shade. That's the shade that I'm wearing in my inner corner now, and I really like it because it's like a pinky purpley duochrome almost. It's an iridescent shade and I like it, and it will be quite easy to use a lot, I think, so I feel like I will concentrate on this shade to hit pen. And I might be able to do it by the next update, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, I really like this palette. I'm happy that I got some use out of it, and I will be glad to continue working on it. And the next project is 50 Shades of Black, and for this project I've chosen my Beauty Moon highlighter in the shade Worship. It's Multichrome highlighter, and my goal is to use it 30 times, and I've chosen it because it has black packaging, but that's what it's looking like right now. We have quite a bit of disturbance in it, and I've used it an additional 8 times this month for a total of 16 uses in this project. So I have 14 more uses to go, and I hope that I will be able to use it 14 more times in a couple of months. I quite like this highlighter. It's okay to use. It's a little bit glittery, and because of that I mix it with a different highlighter in this project that I will be talking about a little bit later. But I'm glad that I will get some more uses out of this highlighter. The next project is 50 Shades of Brown, and for that one I've rolled in this bronzing duo from Clarins in the shade 01 Light, and my goal was also to use it 30 times, and I'm happy to say that I did it. And I think I will put some pictures here of what it looked like when I rolled it in and what it looks like after 30 uses. But we have a dip going on in this bronzer, and I would like to finish this bronzer sooner rather than later because it's quite old. And also I've noticed that it gets hard paint quite a bit, and it's a little bit annoying, but it's still okay. I can use it. It's quite a nice bronzer. It's not my favorite, but it's nice. And I was mixing it with a bronzer in my rolling project pen because it's a Franken bronzer and it was a little bit too cool tone, too grayish on me, and this bronzer is a very warm tone bronzer, so mixed together they created a nice, almost perfect shade of bronzer for me. But this product will be rolling out of this project, and I think I will be rolling it in my rolling project pen once I'm done with the bronzer that I'm working on there. The next project is 50 Shades of Pink, and for that one I've chosen this Beauty Moon Cosmetics liquid highlighter in the shade Moon Duochrome. And my goal was to use it 30 times, and I'm happy to say that I did it. I rolled it in for this project because it's pink and also it has pink print on the packaging. But as you can see, that's the progress that I managed to make in 30 uses. So I think I've used maybe a third of this product. It has 30 milliliters in it, if I remember it correctly, and I've used this highlighter more like a glowy primer, to be honest, and it worked quite well. I tried using it as a liquid highlighter, but it was a little bit difficult to do because it's very liquid, but as a glowy primer it worked quite well. So I think that's how I will continue using it. But I'm happy with the uses and with the progress that I managed to make on this highlighter, and it will be rolling out of this project. The next project is 50 Shades of Purple, and for that I rolled in my cream blush from Cosmic Beauty. And I rolled it in because it's purple, as you can see. My goal is to use it 30 times, and I've used it 6 times as of right now. And it's quite a nice blush, but it's not my favorite. But also I really like purple cream blushes better than purple powder blushes. I hope it makes sense. But anyway, I kind of enjoy using it, and I think I will be able to use it 24 times before my next update, to be honest, because I never use cream blushes alone, so I always put my powder blushes on top of them, because I always powder my face after I've used all the cream products, and because of that the intensity of cream blushes wears off quite a bit. So I like using it, it's fun, but I will be happy to roll it out when I reach my 30 uses. The next project is 50 Shades of Yellow or Gold, and I rolled in for that my Pillow Talk Crystal Dimension eyeliner from Charlotte Tilbury, and my goal for this is also to use it 30 times, and I rolled it in because it has gold packaging. And I was talking last update that I probably would depot it, and I did it, and now it lives in this container. It's not very pretty here, to be honest, but it works much better. And I scraped everything out that I could of this eyeliner. You can see here all of this windowing, so basically the leftovers of the eyeliner live here now. But I use it as a cream eyeshadow and I use quite a lot of it every time I do it. But I've used it an additional 10 times for a 15 times in this project. So I have 15 more uses to go in this one. And I think in a couple of months I will be able to do it. It's quite a nice product, but I wouldn't repurchase it, and yeah, I just will be glad to get my 30 uses. And of course, if for some miracle I will be able to finish all of this in 15 uses, then I will count this prompt also as a complete one. The next project is 7 Deadly Pens, and I randomized Envy. And Envy represents green color, and that's why I've chose to roll in this ColourPop BFF Liquid Liner in the shade The Hills, because it's a green liquid liner. So my goal is also to use it 30 times. I've used it 5 additional times for a total of 10 times in this project, so I have 20 more uses to go. And if I will use it 5 times per month, it means we have 4 more months left with this eyeliner. And I will be okay with it. I quite like using it. It's very easy to do. I don't do wings at all, but I use this eyeliner just to line my upper lash line, to be honest, and it works quite well. I really like this shade, and it works with almost every green look that I do. The next project is Ancient Muse, and I randomized Apoyo, which means a product that is bright, sparkly gold. And I've chosen to roll in another highlighter. It's also from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's Hollywood Glow Glide Face Architect highlighter in the shade Pillow Talk Glow, and my goal to use it 30 times. I've used it an additional 8 times for a total of 16 times in this project, and basically I use it in combination with my Beauty Moon highlighter that I was talking about earlier. It's very subtle, so I like mixing it with more shimmery, more glittery highlighter, and it gives this highlighter a little bit more sparkle. And I like my highlighter to be very noticeable. It's like a 2016 fashion, and I still love it. But anyway, I enjoy this highlighter, I enjoy working on it, and I enjoy seeing disturbance in this pen, to be honest. So I'm quite happy to continue using it, and in a couple of months it will be rolling out of this project. The next project is another pen by The Dust, and I randomized a prompt, a kind of magic, a magical or special product, and I've decided to roll in for this prompt my Harry Potter palette from ColourPop. It's called Back to Hogwarts, and my goal with this one was to use it in a level 1 style, so the same, I had to use each shade once and hit one pen. And as of my last update, I've managed to use each shade once, but I didn't have a pen yet. And now I hope you will be able to see that I've managed to hit pen in the shade Lumus, in the first shade in this palette. And I'm very, very happy about it. I really like this palette, I really like the color story, and I enjoyed working on Lumus shade. It took quite a while to hit pen, I think around 25 uses, but it's okay. I didn't mind it at all. But this palette will be rolling out of this project, and I'm kind of happy about it. The next project is Beauty A to Z, and I randomized a letter O. And for that one, I rolled in my lip liner from P.Louise in the shade Options Open. And because of the shade, I rolled it into this project. And My goal is to use it 30 times, and I've used it 9 additional times for a total of 19 uses in this project. So I have 11 more uses to go, and I have some progress marks here. So basically that's what it's looking like right now, and I've managed to use up this purple line here this month, and the pink line I've used up last month. So I thought that maybe in 30 uses I will be able to finish this lip liner, but I'm not so sure now. Anyway, I think it won't be a problem to get my additional 11 uses on this liner, especially since I like it so much and it goes well with everything, and then we will see how much of this lip liner I have left. The next project is Budget Beauty, and basically it means that you need to roll something inexpensive for this project, and I've decided to roll in my Revolution lipstick. It's their collab with Shrek, and my goal is to finish it. So I'm so happy to say that I've managed to flatten it out with the packaging. I was concentrated on this lipstick the whole month. I've used it a ton. So you can see right here how much I was able to use up in a month, and basically once again this purple line is what I was able to use up this month, and pink line is what I was able to use up in my last update. So I will be taking out everything that it's here in this product, and I will do my best to finish it by the next update. I don't think it will be a problem, to be honest, because this lipstick has a very balmy texture and I need to reapply it a lot. It doesn't stay on my lips for a whole lot. So yeah, I think if I really concentrate on it, it will be done by my next update, which is great. The next project is Disney Princesses, and I randomized Rapunzel, and for Rapunzel you need to choose purple or lavender product, and for that I've chosen my Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen in the shade Lavender, and that's what it's looking like, and my goal is to finish it. I use this eyeliner quite a lot, and one moment, but that's the progress that I managed to make. Once again, purple line is for this month and pink line is for last month, but I think I'm making consistent progress on this one, and I hope that I will be able to finish it by the end of this project, but it will be here for a lot more months, I think. But it's okay, I quite like it, so it's okay to use it for me. The next project is Happy Hour, and I've randomized a prompt Long Island iced tea, which meant a Franken product, and for that one I rolled in my Franken blush, and my goal was to use it 30 times. I've used it more than 30 times, but I will put a picture here of what it looked like when I rolled it in and of what it looked like after initial 30 uses. But after that I think I used it maybe like 20 more times or 15 more times, because last update I've had 22 uses on this blush, so I had to use it only 8 more times, but I used this blush like every day. Yeah, I think every day in September. But I have some small pens now in this blush, and I think in a couple of more uses I will see quite a big pen on it. but I'm using it in combination with the blush that I have in my rolling project pen, and I really like it that way. I can't use this blush on its own. I don't like it on its own at all, and I think it's not the shade, it's more of a formula, because I've ranked in two different blushes here and I didn't really like the formula of one of them, and it's still not the best formula, but also the color of this blush is quite out there, so I really liked mixing it in with peachy pink blush that I'm painting in my rolling project pen. So I think I will continue use this blush until that other blush is finished, but for this project this blush will be rolling out, and I'm happy to say that I've managed to hit my 30 uses on it. The next project is lip service, and for this project you need to choose any lip product basically, and I've chosen my matte lip gloss from Revolution in the shade Divine. My goal was to finish it, and as you will be able to see, it's completely done. So I started right here on this first line. Last update we were on my second line, and right now it's finished. I scraped everything out of it that I could, and I'm really happy about it. I've used it tons. In September I mostly used this lip gloss or lipstick from Revolution that I've showed you earlier, but I didn't really like this product. I found a way how to use it. I applied this one. I waited until it was dry because it's really a matte lip gloss and it's strange, to be honest. And after that I've applied a shimmery lip gloss on top, and that way I really liked how my lips look with it. But I'm really glad that it's finished, to be honest, and I'm really glad that I can stop thinking about this product. So yeah, this is one more rollout this month. Another product is Nightmare on Painting Street, and I've randomized a prompt paranormal activity, which means an item that never seems to disappear. And for that one, I've chosen my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion Original, and my goal is to finish it, but you won't be able to see any progress. I use it on average like 20 times per month, and I don't see any difference. I think it will be with us for a long time, and I'm not sure that I will be able to finish it by the end of this project, but it's with us. I like it. I really like this primer, by the way. I think it's the best primer that I've tried yet, but I'm not in a rush to finish it, and that's kind of it, to be honest. I don't really know what else to say about this product. The next project is same pen last year, and I've rolled in a prompt Cinco de Mayo, which means use a 5-pen palette 5 times. For that one, I've rolled in my only 5-pen palette, and it's Mini Pastel from Natasha Denona. I've decided to up my goal and use each pen in this palette 5 times. So last update I've managed to use this palette in a no pen left behind style, so I've used each shade at least once, and I think these two shades I've used twice. And now I've hit my goal on these two shades, so I've used them 5 times. I've used this last shade 4 times, and I've used these two shades 3 times. So basically I need to use this dark blue shade once, this green shade twice, and this, I don't know how to call it, but this brownish shade twice. and then I will be done with this palette and with this prompt, and I really hope that I will be able to do it by my next update. And also I've dropped this palette, so it might look a little bit rough, but I've managed to save all of the shades and I've managed to put them into their pens. So I'm quite happy about it. I like this palette, but it's nothing special for me. I think my favorite shade is this pink. It's a very nice inner corner shade. But other than that, like, it's an okay palette, but I don't see all the hype around Natasha Denona, at least for now. But I hope this palette will be rolling out by my next update. And the last project that I will be talking about today is that 70s pen. And I wrote in a prompt mouth, which means female-owned brand. I always think that I will look up how to pronounce this word, but I never do. But anyway, I wrote in my palette of water-activated eyeliners from Glisten Cosmetics, and it's a female-owned brand. And I've had a goal to use each pen of the eyeliner 10 times. And in my last update, I think I've used each pen once, and I said that I would concentrate on one specific pen this month, and I did it. I concentrated on this purple pen, and I've managed to use it 9 more times for a total of 10 times. So this purple pen will be rolling out, but we have 5 more shades of eyeliner to stay. And I haven't used any other eyeliners yet this month, so I think next month I will also concentrate on one of the eyeliners to try and hit my 10 uses goal on it. But that will be it for this video. We had quite a lot of rollouts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we had 5 rollouts, which is very exciting for me, and I think I will manage to roll out this Natasha Denona pastel mini palette, and I will try my best to work on this lipstick and to finish it. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I hope you will stay with me on my project painting journey. Thank you again so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!